Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to just talk to you for a few minutes on one of the least pleasant things and awkward and uncomfortable things that I do, which is really talking about myself and my career. And I was listening to Chris, and I was trying to shorten because he was just talking about his career. So I know I got a lot of time to talk about from work. I talk about everything. But just to tell you a little bit about myself, I'm a Methodist. I attend the Rose Memorial Methodist Church. I'm a member of the choir. I sing bass. I also was pulled in as I'm an accountant by trade, and I'll tell you a little bit about my firm. But I tend to get pulled into some of these treasurer positions. I see Rotary West trying to pull me into the treasurer or assistant. You know, that's a good man here, the fellow accountant. But I oftentimes try to get into other areas because I do accounting for a living. But I actually have a wife, been married to for 11 years. And it's amazing that I have so much similarities to the young man here who was instrumental in bringing me into the Rotary as well as the head boy. So I've actually gone there, I was one of the persons who approached me.
No one like Stephen Christie.
I have my son is 3 years old. I enjoy, and life has really changed since he came since he was born. I'll leave it at that, but I really enjoy life now, just spending time with my son. But I'm a partner at Grand Thornton International. Your name is Christie. I'm a partner at Grand Thornton International, which is it's an international firm, 30,000 people around the world, 2,600 partners. At our firm, we have 20 persons employed. Myself and Paul Gomez are the 2 partners at the firm. And we offer a full slate of services, liquidations, accounting, audit, consulting. I see one of my former bosses in the room. I spent 10 years at Deloitte, so I got to recognize him.
I
think you remember the time when we were flying, when we were going to Switzerland, and he went first class and I went coach, right? My partner and I worked at bigger firms. One of the things that we try to practice at our firm is really client service. And I understand since coming into, I've been 3 years at the Grand Thornton, and I understand the importance of really serving customers, clients. Sometimes I would deliver a package personally. I'll call, and one of the things we pride ourselves on at Grand Thornton is that our clients can reach us. And I understand as a partner the importance of keeping clients, not only winning clients, but keeping them and keeping them happy as well. And one of the things that's different about Grand Thornton, well, again, I'm sure some other firms practice good corporate assistance as well. We are mandated to really participate. We give a $3,000 scholarship to the valedictorian of the Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. Every year we pledge for the next 10 years to give $3,000 to the valedictorian. So these are some of the things that we are passionate about, really assisting the public. I don't know if some of you might have remembered Grand Thornton used to host a charity exhibition where the proceeds went to assist young people. And so one of the things in my personal life that I prided myself on is really service. I'm a sucker for service. And I probably give you too much information, but the Alpha fraternity used to actually win the ringing the bell, which I used to organize several years ago. And we actually competed in a friendly way with Rotary. So now I'm back at Rotary, and I'll be trying my best to make sure Rotary wins that award. But I really am interested in service, and my track record shows, as president of BICA, the Bahamas Institute of Chartered Accountants, I established the first ever scholarship of that institute at the College of Bahamas. I see some young people in the room. But again, I'm really passionate about service and helping persons, and that's why Rotary was attracted to Rotary. As far as upbringing, I really grew up in the Family Islands. My father was a principal. My mother was a teacher. My first experience of school was going there as a young boy. And my father was the principal, and my mother was the teacher of my first grade. experience.
So you was a straight A student then?
Having parents who are teachers. And for the young people in the room, I just want to share a story, one or two stories. One of them was an incident that happened at COB, where they actually, in those days, well, they had pay phones. They had the pay phones, I know they have them still, but I had to call home on a pay phone. My first accounting exam, I got a D grade, and I wanted to quit. I just wanted to quit college. I wanted to actually go home to Andros. My parents are in Andros. And they told me, I wanted them to tell me to come home, and they said, no, you can't quit. And so I learned from that experience not to quit. And I went on to actually get an A in that course, and to get the top accounting award, the Outer Young Award, at the College of Bahamas. So, say to young people to... One of the other early experiences was when I wasn't a fighting... I wasn't a fighting fellow, but when I was much younger, we used to, be around some fights. And you would usually run to the fight. Young people tend to run to the fight rather than wait. And one time I was running to the fight, and I don't know who it was. The person put their hand, they didn't know me, the older gentleman put his hand on my shoulder and said, what are you going to that for? And I always remember that to this day because I was running to the fight. I don't know what might have happened, but it always made me think about the reason why I, just staying out of trouble. And I really appreciate that touch, that the person who didn't even know me say, why are you going? Stay here. And so I really appreciate that older person intervening in my life. Anything else, that's about it. Our firm is growing. We're picking up some more business. I'm sure you see the location opposite the Hilton. We have some nice balconies now.
But because the Hilton. Yeah, your cousin Barry.
Yeah, I graduated from North Nassau.
Yeah. Good school, good school.
So again, I thank you, and I just for sharing a little bit about my lecture. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Questions? Sorry? No questions? Hobbies?
I like to fish, fishing, swimming, swimming.
You just catch fish or you just fish?
Yeah, catch a fish.
Let's put your hands together again and get